my I don't know if you know, but I used to be the chef in Gala's Diner for 15 years. I was there. Now I'm cooking in assisted living in Plainville, Red Bite Village. Those people are really happy to help me there. Yeah. It's been a little bit of a transition going from German, international, all whatever I can do to cook, going through the assisted living. It's a little bit, it's very different to cook for elderly people.
Different needs.
Yeah, but I love it. It is something. It's a different group for sure. In here is what we call it tortillero. It's something to keep the tortillas warm. You go in every Mexican house and they have something. Maybe not like this, maybe of plastic. Sometimes it's styrofoam. Sometimes they just have a towel like this just to keep tortillas warm. And so what I did, I have some chicken. You can always buy a whole chicken or usually chicken breast and just boil it and do whatever. But in this case also, you can buy a roasted chicken, even the ones that they have it cold. It's even better because you can just pull it easier. This is what I did. I pull it and I cook it with some onions, a little bit of salt and pepper, and you have to have some nice tortillas. And in this part of the country, it is kind of difficult. Usually, I get it from Great Bend. I go get some homemade tortillas, and these ones they are this time. This brand is the closest one that I get. Similar to what I'm used to. So I put it in the microwave for like 30 seconds, because if you don't heat it up enough, when you do this, it start breaking. Like this one right here, if you go like this, it will break. But since I put it in the microwave, we're good. So got to be a little bit warm. And if you just put some chicken in there. And if you're vegetarians, so I'm sorry if they're vegetarians, vegans, or whatever, you can use where I love, my kids love it too. Use all mashed potato from the day before. I just fill it up with mashed potato or some refried beans. They are very not runny, but they feel very, very well in here, and they're very tasty. This thing here is pretty good if you don't have a fryer. I don't know about air fryer. Nowadays everybody cooks with air fryer. I honestly don't have experience with that. I bought one. I cooked some chicken wings, some fries. Just didn't like it. We give it away. Honestly, just be honest. I prefer to have the oil. The fat. So once we have it here, grab a couple of toothpicks. If you don't have toothpicks, you can always cold your tacos once they're made. My mom used to just do it the night before, and roll it and have a sheet full of those tacos, and she didn't have to put a toothpick on it. Because once they get cold, they keep the shape when you put it in the fryer. Otherwise, it will just, if I try to do this right now, the tortilla will open and it'll be a mess. So I like to just doing some in advance. In Mexico, this will call tacos Dorados, which is crispy tacos. But it's some other kinds. They are about this long, and they're called flautas, which means flutes. That's that. So usually, I don't know if you guys can see. the end of the tortilla, I put it side by side, so that way in the ends, it's no opening, so they don't open it. A little cold. So I have that, and because of the situation of here, we don't have a blender or can cook too much and stuff. I just tried to do guacamole, and this is what they in the end before electricity and blenders. This is what they used to do the salsas with, and a lot of people right now they still use this. They're called molcajete, and it's a volcanic stone. It's very porous, and it's just like you put your ingredients in here. Like right now, I have some onions. I like to put a little bit of spice, so that way it gets a little bit of the grainy. And
what are those spices?
just salt and pepper. Salt and pepper. That's all. That's all we need. Okay, I got my no, maybe a little bit. Then I like to put a little bit of jalapenos. You like spicy food?
No.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Okay, we're good. Well, the thing is, it's a secret, and it's pretty accurate. When you see a pepper and it has the root, like the little tail, like this, that thing is spicy. But if you see it like that, that's not spicy, right?
Thank you for
Yeah.
that information.
So we got this right here, and it's always like a symphony. Fried food, you gotta love that thing. Yeah. Turn it down, so that way we don't have the fire department come to us. And when they do this, they don't chop it in small pieces. They just put the big chunks. But because I don't want you guys to be waiting for me while I make guacamole, I chop it a little bit. I got my avocados already chopped.
You know any way of getting avocados to ripen faster?
Ripen?
Yeah.
Put it in water. Put it in water, and it takes. Okay. If you put it in water in a container and put it in your fridge, you can leave it for 2 months.
Really?
Their greenness can be beautiful thing. Now, if you want to ripe a little bit faster, you put it with a newspaper, and just leave it outside of your fridge. Yeah. It's always when we go to the market in Mexico, it's one guy. They always sells our avocados, and I always remember that guy because he will always have his little, so organized, his little things like this, and he's got mountains of little avocados. And you will ask him, he will ask you, for when do you want your avocados? Oh, I want it for today. Oh, for 2 days. And he will always go, okay, how many? 4, okay. And it was a beautiful thing. It was very accurate, every time I go to Dylan's, I go, okay, cool. Yeah, not too soft, but not too hard as well. And I think I did pretty good today with the avocados. And he will always have his money like this, and coins and stuff. It was just nice.
So if you have an avocado that you've already opened, so you've cut into, how do you keep that fresh?
What would you want to keep it?
You're supposed to eat it if you open
Yeah,
it.
you
Oh,
see
just
it.
eat all in one.
Yeah,
Okay,
as well. As well. Yeah. It just
Okay, how do you keep your guacamole if you don't finish it all in one go?
Usually when I told my guys to do the like if I will have my guacamole left over here, and if you try to put this lid, but it's not all the way, it's air circulated, destroyed. You know, it will oxidize. So it's just you can just pretty much just leave it like that.
Okay.
You know? So it's just no. Some chefs they put the seed in the guacamole. It's just
Los
no.
Huega,
Yeah.
it's not right.
Yeah.
So you just have to eat it.
Yeah.
Take the whole
Yeah.
guacamole and eat it.
Just eat all the guacamole. There's no leftovers.
Yeah. No.
Lemon juice will help a little bit.
That lemon juice.
Did you hear that? Lemon juice will help.
The lemon juice. Lunch works as well. Better for me.
What did he just say?
You just added lemon juice. How hard are those things that they're so absorbent on those mortar and pestle? How do you clean those?
These ones,
Yeah.
we have a like like a little. It looks like a broom, but they're little tiny broom.
Yeah.
Yeah, that you buy in Mexico as well. You know.
So you really don't have to wash, you don't wanna wash them.
You can, just don't put it in the dishwashing machine. Yeah, but yeah, with that thing, you know. And with tomatoes, I like to take the seeds out of my tomatoes and just use it for decoration. Because if you put it in the guacamole, it just gets too runny and stuff. And I always like to have the contrast, you know, between green and red.
Yeah.
You know, I just look better like that, I think. So,
Very good. You got that recipe?
This is in there, really. Yeah, for now.
so for the tacos, we are going to garnish it with sour cream, lettuce, and cheese. This cheese is called panela. It's not beer. It's this cheese is called panela, and I have it somewhere. And it looks like this. En Dylan's. O queso fresco. And what I usually like to do to make it easier for cleaner and everything, this cheese is pretty dense. Somebody's gonna have to take this home today. It's pretty dense, and what I usually I like to do is to put this whole cheese or half just inside or a Ziploc bag and close it with a little bit of air and just crumble it. And then just it's faster, easier, and less messy. Because if you try to do it with your hands and peel and all that stuff, so and then you can use this, you know. So I got my tacos ready, nice and crispy.
It changed.
We can just
I have to look at that when they just put it away,
now a little tip and the small dealers in Wall Street. There is a brand that's called Cacique. It's a Mexican brand or a brand they sell it in here in the States. This cheese, same exactly size and everything, it was $4. This one it was $2.50. You just gotta know where to look instead of just going with all the cheese are and all that stuff. It's right there. No, don't get that one. Just go by the sour cream or all the sour creams all the way on top. You find these ones. It's a Kroger brand, and then just the same. Even the sour cream, you can buy the Cacique brand, or you can buy just regular sour cream. The usually is very thick. So in this case, to make it a little bit more runny, I put a little milk on it. Now this, I'm not very proud. It was just for efficiency. You know, I buy,
Ready made.
yeah, you know, so I'll let us, you know. So just got this. Usually when they sell it in Mexico, we got a little lettuce, the sour cream. Sour cream.
That was sour cream and milk. How much do you just add a little bit of milk to that?
I mean, you know, it all depends the how runny do you like. You know, I mean, let's say for a container like this size, just like a third of a cup of milk, you can always add.
Yeah.
But you can, you know, so just go slow, little by little, you know. So there we go. I was supposed to make some salsa, but I was like, well, I want to show you guys how to do it with the molcajete, and there it is. So I have some in here that I pre-fried in my house. So just because I didn't know how it's going to be this, but this is pretty solid too. I like it. There's no need of air fryer or whatever that thing is. So how many were? I was going to say something.
Is that 20?
All right, cool.
Air fryers are new buzz thing.
Yeah. So some of us will get two, some lucky ones, some other ones one. Everybody is cooked to eat some of these?
Sure.
Yes.
Cool. I got 1, 2, 4 items with the cheese that I can give it away. I got some keychains from Mexico, some chocolate and all that.
Ooh, chocolate.
And so I don't know. You guys wanna have a whoever's responds the question, you know, how you call that thing?
Ask questions?
Yeah. Questions, comments? No?
We'll bring it to everyone. Yeah. You stop this. Sorry.
Water.
Oh, I'll wait.